Good morning.
Whoa, you see that? She's trying to knife me.
All right, we're recording now.
Okay.
Can't
get any fresher.
No. Really good.
Love it. Thank you. Ooh, what do they got over here?
What you giggling about?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either. All right. How's everybody doing out there? We're doing pretty good.
I know we haven't been on for a while.
So this kind of might give you an idea.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Whoa, you see that? She's trying to knife me.
Two of them.
With a butter knife. So she needs two of them. Where are we at?
Montana still.
We're still in Montana. We're in Missoula, Montana.
Yes.
We stayed at another Harvest Host.
I'm going to lunch prep while we record.
For sure.
Because it's a move day.
It is a move day. So we kind of wanted to... She's like, turn the camera on and show how you do the lunches. So here we are. Showing how she does the lunches.
Well, we decided to do lunches and pack them in the cooler.
Yes, it's cheaper that way.
It is.
And I kind of go a little bit healthier and not choose bread the last few times. So that's been kind of nice.
And look at me getting you bread
Yeah,
out.
I know. I see that. So I just do... She'll do some ham and put like soft cheese on it and roll them up. So
These little Babybel cow, they have all sorts of different flavors.
Yeah.
Getting garlic and herb again today.
Garlic and herb.
Garlic and herb.
Anyway, what kind of a Harvest Host are we at this time?
We're at a farm this time.
Yeah, that's our first farm. First farm. Only our fourth Harvest Host. First farm. What kind of stuff did you get at the farm?
I got a couple different hot sauces.
Mm-hmm.
She does all of her own canning and peppering and...
She does a lot of different stuff. Pickling.
Pickling, yeah. So we got a couple different hot sauces that she makes. A jar of cranberry salsa and a tomatillo salsa.
Yep.
And then a dozen fresh eggs because she's got chickens.
Yeah, I mean they're so fresh. So she didn't wash them after she got. So there's still dirt on these eggs.
Yes.
So apparently you can leave eggs like that out for like ever.
Yeah, I did put them in the fridge though for safe travels.
Oh, no, we shouldn't do that. Put them somewhere else.
Well, you can take them out.
I will.
And then she makes homemade Bloody Mary mix.
Oh my goodness.
And homemade Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
Or Worcestershire.
With that stuff.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff. So, but yeah, we left Havre, Montana yesterday. Somewhat of an uneventful day, other than I'm having a code on the truck and it's going into lip mode, and I have to reset the transmission computer. So, but yesterday after we got here, we drove over and got diesel for the truck, and it didn't do it. So it was basically shifting down into fourth gear. So I don't know if there's a computer issue or a torque converter issue, but we're going to try to get land, because our next stop, we're there for a month.
Yes, we're doing something new again.
Yeah, we are. So stay tuned for that. If you're loyal listeners or followers, you probably already know what we're doing for the month of June. But
I don't know if we've actually.
We might not have talked about it yet. I need to switch arms though, because I can and I need to. So we'll be there for a month, so I can maybe find a shop that can
help you out,
get it diagnosed, get it fixed, and all that good stuff. But what else is going on?
Well, we'll be back in Washington today.
Yep.
Which, obviously, that's where we're from.
That's not obvious.
Oh, it might not be. Yeah, because, we've never done like a, hey, this is who we are video.
Maybe we probably should.
We talk about it all the time, and then we just never have done it. So maybe we will.
Yeah. But yep, back to Washington. So yes, like she said, that's where the roots are at, where we're from.
We'll get to see Chloe.
Homed out of. Get to see our baby girl, Chloe.
Eventually. She still is...
Still about 4.5 hours from where we're going to be for the next month, but we'll be a whole lot closer for July and August, though. So, but we'll be in Washington for a few months. But what else?
I don't know. I've been sick.
Yeah, she's got this nasty cold that she just can't shake.
I'm finally starting to feel better, but I'm still a little snotty and coffee.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to take them outside, show them around this little farm.
Okay.
your mic is still on, so whatever you say,
Oh, I can still talk?
you can still talk if you want to.
That might be funny content.
That might be scary content.
I guess it'll just be me and my sandwiches.
Okay. So I'm going to spin you around. So that was basically in our front yard right here. Our view, back view. There's still some snow on those mountains up there, which is kind of eerie to think about. Living in what we live in. But we're traveling around, you know, trying to stay warm. So yeah, very nice back-end spot with this farm. And then she's got another spot on the other side of the property, other side of these buildings. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of chickens. I think the chickens are still in bed. She's got a huge turkey. I'm trying to remember what else she had. Turkey, chickens. Oh, she's got some dogs. But yeah, it's just beautiful little farm. She has her gardens up front, so that's where she does a lot of her gardening. Sonia, yeah, wonderful lady. We stood and talked to her for, man, I don't even know how long we talked to her, but talked to her, learned about her dogs and what she does for the farm and stuff. So, but yeah, so the rooster. It's morning time, so I'm gonna put this down. We're gonna finish packing up, finish getting our lunches ready, and hit the road, and we'll see you at our next destination unless we come across something that's worth sharing. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.
All right, well, welcome back. It's been a hot minute since we've picked up the camera and talked to everybody.
2 hot minutes.
Yeah, it's been several hot minutes, and it's hot. Well, it's not as hot as it's been in the last couple of days. So, what's going on with us?
Well, we're back in Washington State.
We are. It's been a hot minute since we were in Washington.
Yep.
I figured it out, and it was a better part of a year and a half.
Yep.
Since we came back into Washington. So what are we doing in Washington?
Well, we're on the eastern side of Washington.
Well, we're kind of central.
Well, yeah, kind of central. But we really say anything east of the Cascades is east.
But we're really central.
Yeah. So we're not really back in our home parts.
Yeah.
But we are at Lake Chelan State Park.
Yep.
And it's a gorgeous state park.
It really is. Let me flip this around and you can show them some of it as we drive out.
As we're driving out. But yeah, nice big grassy area. A lot of spots, mostly tenting spots for the most part. But there's probably 30 or so camp sites that have hookups?
There's 35 that have hookups. Only 17, actually there's only 15 full hookup, and then the rest are water or electric only.
Just trying to figure out how to flip this back around. Oh, there it goes. Oh, hey, we're back. So what are we doing here, though, at Lake Chelan?
We're working our butts off.
We are working our butts off.
Actually, we aren't really working that hard.
I beg to differ. Today was...
we do a lot of walking.
We did a lot of work today. So we were camp hosting, actually, at the state park. So it allows us to stay for the whole month. And then they provide us a full hookup spot, which it is a lovely spot. We'll have to take some pictures or do some video of our spot and show you. But nice big grassy area in the back, so we've been able to sit at night out on the patio.
It's been almost 100 degrees a few days.
Yes, it has been hot.
It's pretty hot.
It has been cooling down, but although it does say 85 right now, so it's still hot today. So what do you think so far of doing, this is our first time camp hosting and cleaning spots.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think so far?
I like it. I don't mind doing it. You know, it lets us stay put for a month in a beautiful area.
Yep.
You know, it's not too strenuous. For me, it's not anyway. I like giving back. You know, we spent a lot of times in the state parks in Washington State, and camping when the kids were growing up. So it's kind of nice to give back to a park. Now, granted, we've never been to this particular park before until we started doing this a couple weeks ago, but I like it. It's a good opportunity to do some good. And, I mean, the price is right. They give us a spot, and we clean some campsites 5 days a week. And what about you?
And we do get to be right on this big giant lake that you see it right now as we're coming down this hill. So that is Lake Chelan. It is the third deepest lake in the United States. Is that what we read?
I think that's what we were told. It's like
so.
the deepest spot is like over 1,400 feet deep.
Third place to Crater Lake and Lake Tahoe.
Yep.
So there's a little trivia for you for today. Let's see. What do I think about the camp hosting? Well,
you got loud there.
I think it's good. It's very physical work, and that's fine.
Well, it's physical work in the sense because our half of the job that we have, a lot of our campsites are downstairs. So you park up, and this is all in tent sites. You park up, and then you have to haul your stuff downstairs down to where the tent pad is, and basically down on the lake. So it's a lot of stair climbing up and down as we go and clean all the spots.
Yeah, and there's what, about 40 of them?
There's 30. There's 30 of them.
So, and today, so we share duties with another camp host. Well, they've been on their days off, so we not only did our stuff today, but we go over and take care of the other side of the campground where they normally do.
Where there's about another 70 spots.
Yeah, so it was double duty today. So,
yeah.
So today was a tough one, but we decided we're gonna go head into Chelan, which the actual little city of Chelan is about 20 minutes away.
Yeah, about 15.
And we're gonna go to the farmers market. They have an evening one from 2 to 6, so we're gonna go check it out, see what we can see.
See what we can see.
And we'll bring you with us. Okay, see you in a bit.
Did we say where we were going?
I think we did say that we were going to the farmers market.
So we're going to the Chelan Farmers Market. So apparently on Thursdays,
Yep.
down here in Chelan, which is where we're at, they put on a farmers market. So here it is. It looks neat. So we went to the ATM and got some cash, and
She's got something that looks good. That ice cream.
yeah, it looks like a Dole Whip thingy-majiggy. All kinds of goodies, it looks like. You see food over here. You can get a hat if you need a hat. It looks like some plants and vegetables. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll go check it out.
Some lavender over here.
Oh yeah, look at right here, these little bundles.
Yeah.
It's-
Smell. Mm-hmm. See, smell.
See, smells. Hello.
Oh. Chinese, Vietnamese.
Yeah.
You got some raspberries and
Look at the big lilies. Cheese. I left my glasses in the truck.
well, that's a you problem.
Yeah, those cherries were good.
What do you think of that honey?
We'll see up.
No, really good.
Love it. Thank you. Ooh, what do they got over here? Hello. Good, how are you?
Look at that cinnamon roll. Oh my!
I know.
Look at that.
Is that one giant cinnamon roll?
You gotta come around here. Holy smokes!
Holy cow. I don't know,
I'm
those
going
look
into
good.
sugar shock just looking at that thing. Diabetes.
Those look good.
Yeah.
We could have those for breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I need a whole one.
Well, we could share one.
Yeah. Suppose you're gonna get one, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Can we?
One of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Anything else for you guys?
I think that's it for right now.
Some insulin.
705 for you.
Okay. I have a nickel, I'm sure.
Perfect. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, the farmers market was pretty quick.
They usually are.
Yeah. Well, and it's still early in the season, so I'm wondering if it gets a little bit bigger as more summer comes.
could be.
So, But you did pick up a couple things.
I did. We got some local cherries.
Yep, Bing cherries.
Are they the Bing?
I think that's what he said.
Early Bing?
Early Bing.
Early Chandler Bing? And we got like a little muffin pastry Danish thing for, we'll maybe share it tomorrow before we go clean our campsite.
Kind of a breakfast
Yeah.
sugar load to
Get us going.
get us going. You said it's blueberry?
I think it was raspberry.
Oh, raspberry, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that might be pretty good. It was a little, I don't know, over $6 for that little pastry. So
But-
I would have gotten one myself too, but for $6 stinking, I don't know. That's
But you know, support local.
well, yeah. So we bought one
Yeah.
to share, and cherries. So, yeah, it was a cute little farmers market.
Yeah.
On Thursdays in Chelan, and from like
2 to 6.
2 to 6.
There's the sign right there.
There's the sign. So even if you're working in the area and working, you can still come in after you get off work. So, all right, we're gonna go. I don't know where we're going. We're gonna figure it out. What you giggling about?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either. All right, how's everybody doing out there? We're doing pretty good.
I know we haven't been on for a while.
So this kind of might give you an idea of why it's been a little while. We're actually park hosting
Yeah.
at Washington State Campground Park. So, and what do you think of it so far?
I think it's been good.
I think it's been great.
It's been a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know about a lot of work.
well, I mean,
all 3 to 4 hours a day that we do
Well,
for
yeah,
5 days a week,
but-
if that.
I mean, we're retired. We don't do anything.
This is
and
also true.
From not doing, I don't want to say we don't do anything,
No.
but you know, as far as labor is
Yeah.
concerned.
So we thought we'd bring you along with today, kind of see what we do.
Yeah, and I mean, this park is beautiful.
It is beautiful. Should we tell them where
Yeah,
we're
we
at?
can.
So we're at Lake Chelan State Park, and this place is amazing. Here, I'll turn you around. So this is the spot next to us that I'm parked in with the gator, our little cart to go get things done. That's our spot right next to us there. And yeah, that's part of the park. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna fire up the gator. We're gonna stop recording. We might record a little bit as we drive down the hill to start cleaning spots, but yeah, we got a light day today. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll take you on our duties, see what we got to do. So, in exchange for our duties, what, 28 hours?
A minimum of 28 hours per week.
A week.
Yep.
That's combined for both
Yep.
of us. And
For
then
your
we
spot.
get this really
We get
nice
our spot.
full hookup spot for the whole month while we're here, while
Yep.
we do this. So, works out well because Washington State has gotten some different rules as far as...
Yeah, and you can only be in Washington State Parks camping for 90 days per year.
Per year,
so,
yeah.
You know, as full-timers, that was part of our contingency, is to spend some time in Washington State Parks, but they kind of messed that up a little bit. So this is one way to get more than 90 days
Right.
and not
Because it doesn't
exceed
count
it,
against...
because it doesn't count against us. So, all right, so we're going to roll.
So about half of the campsites that we have to maintain are right along the lake here, so which is Lake Chelan. And little fun fact, it is the third deepest lake in the United States of America. Third to Lake Tahoe is second, and the deepest is Crater Lake in Oregon. But it is gorgeous here. Obviously we're not tenters, but if I were, I would not mind camping in some of these spots that are right down here by this lake. 4 different docks that people can, all down this way, people can launch their boats, kayaks, river rafts, whatever they want to float around in the lake in. So, yeah, I mean, the spots are this close, like right there. That's a spot. That's the lake. So we get to drive around in this little gator most days. Not always. We have to share with the other camp hosts. But here's another view of the lake and how pretty it is. And the dock. Some kids fishing off it right now. Some paddle boarders out there. There's Jim, working so hard. What are some of the tasks we have to do for our job?
Is that a question to me?
Yep.
Pick up the garbage.
Yep.
So we police each of the spots looking for garbage left behind. Little candy wrappers and stuff like that. Sometimes people don't do such a great job and they leave a lot of stuff like in the fire pit, and I have to clean those out. Try to get out a lot of the charcoal that's left behind, burnt wood and stuff. Make sure fires are out, and just make it welcoming for the next people coming in.
Yeah, and I do a pretty rake.
Yeah,
make it pretty.
You do a pretty rake.
Jim does most of the work. I'm just here for the aesthetics part of it. What's the top 3 pieces of trash you find?
The little plastic bread ties, the little plastic ones. I know when I was a kid, I'd used to break them in half and then put them on my finger and see how far I could fly them, right? And then water bottle caps. And then like Capri Sun straws. The little cellophane that the straws are in.
And the straws.
Not as many straws as
the wrappers,
cellophane for
yeah.
the wrappers, but a lot. Those are the top 3, and there's a lot of them. And then I'll throw a 4th one in: tent stakes.
Oh yeah, we do find a lot of tent stakes left behind. So people, if you're tenting, camping, enjoying beautiful campgrounds, take care of them. Leave them better than you found them. And I think my number one complaint, if you will, is some people think the fire pit is a trash can. Hey, you throw your paper plates and whatever in your trash, great, but make sure you burn it. Like, we went into some yesterday and there was tons of garbage just left in there. And there was a dumpster, 10 feet away? So, people, fire pits are not a trash can.
Job security for our free spot.
Throw your trash away in the dumpster. Yeah, Jim says job security for our camp hosting gigs, but nobody wants to clean up trash in a fire pit, especially dog poop. We found dog poop in one. Ew, gross. All right. Till later.